Hello students, can everyone hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Just wait, we'll start the class. Can you see the board clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Just a second, we'll start the class. Okay, so students will start the class. Am I audible? Bhalke shuna paisa?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I will request all the students to mute their mic, right? Questions সুধিলে unmute কৰি লবা, huh? Okay. It is well. We'll continue with the lesson sexual reproduction and flowering plants, and today would be the second lecture on the topic. In the last class, what we have discussed was we have talked about the sexual part of a plant. When we talk about the sexual part of a plant, which part are we talking about? We are talking about the flower. As discussed, we know now that the flower has 4 holes: calyx, corolla, androecium, and gynoecium. তাৰ ভিতৰত দুটা হল essential hole বুলি কৈছে আৰু দুটা accessory hole বুলি কৈছে. Essential কিহৰ কাৰণে কৈছে? Because they take part directly in the process of reproduction. আৰু accessory কিহৰ কাৰণে কৈছে? Because they will help in the process of reproduction. Right? এইখিনি portion পঢ়িছো. So since the topic is about sexual reproduction, we are more concerned about the male reproductive part and the female reproductive part, and as such we have started with the male reproductive part. What we remember from the last class is when we are talking about the male reproductive part, whole to naam ki, it is called as androecium, and the individual member of androecium is called as what? Stamen, right? Whenever we talk about the stamen has can be divided into 2 parts, that is the anther and the filament. Anther information we have talked about what? Unilobed and bilobed structure. We have talked about terms called as bisporangiate, tetrasporangiate, etc. In case of angiosperms, kuntu anther most common? Kuntu condition most common? Bisporangiate condition, the tetrasporangiate condition. Tetrasporangiate condition, right? Yeah. So we have talked about that, and now when we want to study the anther to ভিতৰত pollen grain to development কেনেকে হল, pollen grain to ভিতৰত gametes বিলাক কেনেকে develop হল, if we are going to study about all this, then what we need to do is we need to start the TS of an anther. এটা young anther লব লাগিব, young anther to আমি TS কৰিব লাগিব, and after doing the TS we will be going through our study. So what we have talked about this, we have talked about a structure like this, right? এইটো কি হয়? bilobed anther, আৰু এই antherটো যেতিয়া আমি TS কৰিম, TS কৰিলে আমি কি দেখা পাম? Last classত আমি পঢ়িছিলো এইখিনি. We will see a homogeneous mass of tissues, right? এই homogeneous mass of tissues or outermost layer টোক আমি কি বুলি কৈছিলো?
Epidermis.
This was called as the epidermis, right? And within the epidermis কি আছিলে? এই সেলসগুলা
Hypodermal layer.
হাইপোডার্মাল লেয়ার এটা স্পেসিফিক নাম এটা আসলে
Archisporial layer.
archisporial layer. What we said, in the archisporial layer, one cell in each lobe will enlarge, and এটুকু আমি কি কইছিল?
Archisporial cell.
Archisporial cell, right? Next, what this archisporial cell কি ডিভিশন কৰিব? Periclinal division কৰিব. Periclinal division কৰি পেলাই এটা cell towards the inner portion and এটা cell towards the outer side or towards the periphery. So the cell that was cut off towards the periphery, আমি কি কৈছিলো?
Parietal cell.
Parietal cell. Very good. And the inner one?
Sporogenous cell.
Sporogenous cell. Right? So এইখিনিলৈকে আমি কৰিছো. What we'll discuss today is what is the fate of the parietal cell and what is the fate of the sporogenous cell. Parietal cell to কি হ'ব আৰু sporogenous cell to কি হ'ব. Last class ত ইয়াৰ কথাও আমি কৈছিলো যে what will happen to this parietal cell? This cell will divide and redivide. Divide and redivide কৰি পেলাই কি ফৰ্ম কৰিব?
Wall of the pollen.
Wall of the pollen sac. And as discussed, এই wallখন single layered হ'ব নে many layered হ'ব?
Many layered, 2 to 6
Many layers. 2 to 6
2 to
layers.
6 layered. Right? আৰু talking about the sporogenous cell, কি form কৰিব? Sporogenous tissues form কৰিব, divide কৰি পেলাই। এই sporogenous tissues বিলাক কি হিচাপে কাম কৰিব? Microspore mother cell হিচাপে কাম কৰিব। Microspore mother cell undergo meiosis and ultimately they form কি?
microspore.
Microspores, right? আজি আমি wall of the pollen sac কি layers আছে আৰু এই processটো microspore formation of যোনটো process, the process will be called as কি microsporogenesis. সেইখিনি part আমি আজি discuss কৰিম। So তোমালোকে heading কৰা wall of the pollen sac বুলি heading কৰা। Right? Wall of the pollen sac কোনে form কৰিব?
Parietal cell.
Parietal cell, right? This wall is kiman layered? 2 to 6 layered. And what are the layers we are going to discuss now? First layer would be called as epidermis. So তাহাঁতৰো যোনখন outer layer হ'ব সেইখনক আমি কি বুলি কম? Epidermis বুলি কম। আৰু যেতিয়া আমি epidermis কওঁ, there are certain things that we always remember. Right? So epidermis of কথা কি জানো যে epidermis is generally single layered. Epidermis সদায় normal condition of সদায় single layered হয়। That does not mean that in all the cases epidermis is single layered. কিছুমান examples আছে য'ত নেকি আমি multi layered epidermis পাওঁ। কিন্তু those are exceptions. Normally যদি question আহে epidermis কিমান layered structure or cell layer, it is a single layer. What is the function of the epidermis? Protection or give extra protection to the tissues or the cells or the organs. It is called as or it is referred to as the function. Function কি protection. So এইটো আমি কি পঢ়িম? Just এই দুটা লাইনে পঢ়িম। Inner to epidermis যিহেতু 2 to 6 layer আছে ন, এইটো single layer হ'ল। বাকিখিনি আকৌ থাকিব।
Ma'am, protection in তাৰপিছত কি অলপ blur হৈ আছে বুজি পোৱা নাই।
Protective in function. চবৰে blur হৈছে নে অকল তোমাৰ blur হৈছে? What about the rest of the students?
Ma'am, more.
Ma'am, আমাৰো আছে।
অকমান ব্লাৰ হৈছে ন? ওকে, যদি কিবা ৱৰ্ডছ বুজি নোপোৱা তোমালোকে মোক সুধি ল'বা। এতিয়া ঠিক আছে, মাজে মাজে অকমান হৈ যায় আৰু নেটৱৰ্ক ইছ্যুজ ন? আৱাজটো শুনা পাইছা নাই আজি ভালকে নে ক্ৰেক কৰিছে?
শুনা পাই আছো মেম।
মাজতে
পাইছা ন? Okay. Okay, so like it's going to fluctuate. এবাৰ ভাল হ'ব এবাৰ বেয়া হ'ব, ঠিক আছে একো নহয়। Okay, so epidermis is endothelium, no? Endothelium এটা কথা লিখা। Single layered, next cells are compactly arranged has alpha cellulosic fibrous bands. আৰু এই alpha cellulosic fibrous bands বিলাকৰ কাম কি? Helps in dehiscence of the anther due to hygroscopic nature. কৰিব পাৰিছা নাই চাই লোৱা। Last class of due to hygroscopic nature. Last class of কোনোবা এজন student মোক endothelium কথা সুধিছিলে নেকি? I think there was a student who asked me about endothelium.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
আমি পঢ়ি যাম, right? হল epidermis হল endothelium হল চোৱা epidermisৰ এইটো লাইন কৰিলো endothelium কিমান layer endothelium কি হয় single layer endotheliumৰ important point কি যে এই ইয়াৰ cells বিলাকত কি থাকে alpha cellulosic fibrous bands থাকে তাৰ মানে এইটো দিয়া তোমাৰ endothelial layer হা single layer হ'ব ন এইটো যদি endothelial layer হয় এই cells বিলাকত কিছুমান এনেকুৱা fibrous bands থাকিব এইটো সেলত থাকিলে ধৰা এইটো সেলত থাকিলে right so এই যে bands বিলাক দেখা পাইছো এইবিলাক কিহৰ কাৰণে হৈছে cellulose deposition কাৰণে হৈছে and so these are considered as cellulosic bands right so cell বিলাকত কি থাকিব কিছুমান জেগাত আমি cellulose deposition দেখা পাম আৰু cellulose খিনি when we see the cell under the microscope we will see it in the form of a band so question ahe alpha cellulosic fibrous bands কোনটো টিস্যুজ বা কোনবিলাক টিস্যুজৰ আমি দেখা পাওঁ so it's obviously related with pollen grains no হেকাৰণে আমি এটো মনত ৰাখিব লাগিব endothelium layerত আমি alpha cellulosic fibrous bands দেখা পাওঁ is the point clear
yes, ma'am.
okay
Ma'am, can you
next
speak in
is
English?
yes
Hello, ma'am. Can you
Yes.
speak in English?
yeah what is the portion that you did not understand
Hello?
yeah what is the portion that you did not understand
I understand. Endothelium, I didn't understand.
you did not understand endothelium
Endothelium.
endothelium
Yeah.
is not there's nothing to understand endothelium is the second layer of the pollen sac please look into the board okay so if you are talking about the pollen sac will have a cell wall right it will have a wall layer in the did you attend the last class previous the first class of botany
No, I don't get the problem.
there's a problem of the network
Hello? I was, yes, I watched the video.
actually I could have get it okay anyway whatever portion you don't understand please ask me okay so we What about the rest of the students? Can you all hear me clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll continue this. So Amity question, we are talking about the pollen sac. Pollen sac has what? Wall, right? The right cell will form the wall of the pollen sac. This wall is made up of 2 to 6 layers. The first layer is the epidermis. Inner to epidermis, we have another layer that is called as endothecium. What is the important point about endothecium? The important point about endothecium is it has alpha cellulosic fibrous bands. Alpha cellulosic fibrous bands, what you need to understand, it is like this, as if the cells, if these are the cells of the endothecium, in the cells you will see cellular deposition, and this deposition will always appear in the form of a band. I think we understand what a band is. Band ki bostu, dikholia stripes, those are called as bands, right? So they will appear like this, and so these are called as alpha cellulosic fibrous bands. Okay, coming to the function of this cellulosic bands, right? So these cells will have alpha cellulosic fibrous bands. What is the function of this fibrous band? It helps in the dehiscence of the anther due to hygroscopic nature, right? So, kihot help koribo? Anther to dehis hobole help koribo. Now, what we understand by the word dehiscence? What is dehiscence? The breaking down of the anther, right? So we know the pollen grains are present inside the anther, and the anther needs to split, and only then the pollen grains will come out, right? So there should be certain conditions which will lead to the breaking of the anther, and one of the condition is it has to swell up and then it will burst. In order to swell up, the anther needs to take in water. So taking in water is called as what? Hygroscopic nature. Hygroscopic nature মানে কি? পানি লোৱা যে capacity হেতুক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ? Hygroscopic. I mean, these cells will have the capacity or will have the property of absorbing water. Once they will start absorbing water, the anther will swell up and then ultimately it will burst. So, if the question is asked, what is the function of these alpha cellulosic fibers, then the function is to absorb water and to dehisce the anther. Is the point here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone? Okay.
Yes.
If that point is clear, let me ask you one question. Alpha cellulosic fibrous bands of function কি তুমি গম পালো? ঠিক আছে? এটা question টো আহিছে. Alpha cellulosic fibrous bands are absent in which type of plants? Are you understanding the question? First, so let me be sure that whether you are listening or you're hearing the question properly or not. Can everyone hear the voice clearly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So listen to the question again. The question is, alpha cellulosic fibrous bands are absent in which type of plants?
Gymnosperm.
No. The answer comes from this function.
যিবিলাক হাইড্ৰোফোবিক হয়
Hydrophobic নহয়,
Hydrophytes, ma'am.
hydrophytes হ'ব. Hydrophytes, কাৰণ hydrophobic হলে কি হ'ব? পানীটো absorb নকৰিব না, hydrophobic plants তেনেকে নাথাকে. কিন্তু we are talking about plants. Whenever we are talking about plants, we are talking about xerophytes, we can talk about mesophytes, we can talk about hydrophytes, etc. Right? So the plants that are considered as hydrophytes, since they can absorb water through all the body surface, so tahatok special alpha cellulosic fibrous bands nalage, right? So they can absorb water through the entire body surface. So in short, alpha cellulosic fibrous bands are absent in hydrophytes, right? Clear?
yes ma'am
Okay. Next, since we have to talk about 2 to 6 layers, we have to talk about the first layer, the second layer. Inner to endothecium, there would be the third layer. Endothecium পিছত কি থাকিব? Middle layers থাকিব. And information about middle layers. These middle layers are around 2 to 4 layered. They consist of loosely arranged cells or loosely arranged parenchyma cells. And what will happen to these? We have a term for this that is called as they are ephemeral in nature. And what is ephemeral? Short-lived. Right? So first we'll have the epidermis, below to the inner to the epidermis will be endothelium, inner to endothelium will be middle layers. Middle layers will be of 2 to 4 layers, right? And these would consist of some parenchyma cells that are loosely arranged. Parenchyma cells, I think you understand. Have you heard the word called as parenchyma tissues?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? What you know about parenchyma cells, বা parenchyma tissue, upper line person?
Ma'am, they are thin cell
Ma'am,
wall.
group-
They have thin cell wall.
Growing
They
parts
have
not है
thin
ma'am.
cell wall.
Living.
They have intercellular space.
Yeah, obviously they are living cells.
They have
Okay, so you can write about so many characteristics of parenchyma cells, right? But one point we remember about parenchyma cells is we can also use a word called as they are considered as universal tissues or universal cells. Do we understand that meaning? Parenchyma cells will are universal because they are present almost in each and every part of the plant. Right? So these are called as parenchyma. We will be talking about parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma when we will be talking about tissues. Right? Plant anatomy and we discuss, so we will be talking about it. As of now, so 2 to 4 layered parenchyma tissues, they are ephemeral in nature. We have a word called as ephemeral. Ephemeral is short-lived. So as the pollen sac gets matured, these layers will die off. So that is what is called as ephemeral. Is the word ephemeral clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. Can I have the board?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, inner to the middle layer, we have the last layer of this.
Tapetum.
Tapetum, right? And whenever we hear tapetum, I think we remember the function of tapetum. Tapetum cells are function key.
Nourishment.
They will
Nourishment.
provide nourishment to the developing pollen grains. Very good. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll write about tapetum? Innermost layer. So if you're talking about the wall, then outermost layer was epidermis, innermost layer is tapetum. Right? The cells have large nuclei and thick cytoplasm. Right? Next, the cells are normally multinucleated. Right? The cells show increase in DNA content. And finally, the last point about tapetum is, what is the function? Provides nourishment. Right? So tapetum में बहुत questions है, so we have to know about this one. Tapetum, we'll be talking about providing nourishment. Next, we have to remember this word. Multinucleated condition. Generally, whenever we talk about a single cell, according to the cell theory, I think you'll remember the cell theory, right? According to the cell theory, each and every cell will have one nucleus, but we have certain exceptions to the cell theory also. One exception would be the tapetum also. Tapetum cells will have more than one nucleus, and the condition is called as what? Multinucleate. And since they have more than one nucleus in one cell, obviously the DNA content would be high in case of such cells. Is the point clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? See, up till here, what we have learned is we have some more things about the tapetum to write. Okay, I mean, Nikhil. Okay, let's draw it in the form of a diagram. I mean, etyalage ki pohilu. Right? So we have started with this one. Next, we have gone for a TS. Right? If you're talking about one archisporial cell, we're just drawing one of them. Right? So division to যদি আমি পড়ো, we can see a diagram like this. Just one part, we are drawing it down. Just look into the diagram, whether you have understood or not. Diagram to বুঝি পাইছা? Okay. So ultimately, এইখিনিৰ পৰা from here till this red line, no? এই গোটেইখিনিক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ? Wall of the pollen sac, right? And what is the innermost layer? The tapetum is considered as the innermost layer. What is the outermost layer of the pollen sac wall? It is the epidermis. Diagram related kabar question আছে নেকি? Is the diagram understood? Any questions regarding the diagram?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, please ask. Draw the diagram.
Ma'am,
Hmm.
ma'am, wall of the pollen sac to 2 to 6 layered বুলি কয় যে মানে সদায় 4টা লেয়াৰে থাকিব ন এইকেইটা
চাৰিটা লেয়াৰ বুলি ক'ব চোৱা আমি ডিফাৰেন্সিয়েট কৰিছো চাৰিটা লেয়াৰত ঠিক আছে কিন্তু মিডল লেয়াৰত কিমান আছিলে epidermis you single layer yeah exactly সেইকাৰণে ইমান precisely আমি ক'ব নোৱাৰো ঠিক আছে if you are talking about the epidermis it is a single layer endothelium single layer but middle layers তিনটা চাৰিটা layer থাকিব পাৰে আকৌ tapetum
Yes.
single layer so ultimately collectively it will be called as 2 to 6 layered
Okay, ma'am.
right okay right so এইখিনিৰ পৰা এইখিনিলৈকে tapetumলৈকে forms the wall layers if the diagram is over can I rub the board
Yeah, ma'am. Done.
okay everyone
Yes, ma'am.
so we will continue writing some more information about the tapetum so within the same heading tapetum mo ami information likhi please write it down okay so the next thing that we need to talk about is types of tapetum so heading koriba types of tapetum so this tapetum cells has been divided into two types and what are the two types secretory or glandular tapetum and amoeboid or plasmodial tapetum right so tapetum layer to jimanbur cells ase no it has been divided into two types either some cells would be secretory in function or some would be amoeboid or would be considered as amoeboid or plasmodial now what we know is whenever we talk about tapetum we understand that the main function of this cells is to provide nourishment to the growing pollen grains that is one statement that we always read but together with that what you need to remember is not all the cells are responsible for providing nourishment some of the cells of the tapetum instead of providing nourishment they would do a function called as secretion of certain things. So যোনবিলাক tapetal cells secretion করে, those tapetal cells that are responsible for the secretion of certain type of substances, those tapetal cells would be called as secretory tapetal cells. And those tapetal cells that are responsible for providing nourishment to the microspores or developing pollen grains are called as amoeboid tapetum. Are the two terms understood?
Yes, ma'am.
নামটো আছে আমি বুজিয়ে পাম।
Okay,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
I
Ma'am,
did not understood,
Amoeboid
ma'am.
to আৰু এবাৰ কৈ দিয়ক।
amoeboid ন amoeboid plasmodium ৰবা আৰু এটা নাম আছে এইটো লিখি দিওঁ মই ইয়াৰ ইনফৰমেশনটো লিখি লওঁ হা আগতে দেখি লোৱা cells Okay. ঠিক আছে এইখিনি লিখি লোৱাচোন
Ma'am, entire পিছত এইটো কি লিখিছে?
entire protoplast লিখি লোৱা আমি আৰু মই আৰু এবাৰ বুজাই দিম
মেম সেক্ৰেটাৰী তলত এই আপুনি এইটো কি লিখিলে স্পোৰোপলিনৰ পিছৰটো
স্পোৰোপলিনৰ পিছত লিখিছো UBH bodies UBISCH UBH bodies আৰু number 3 টো pollen kit লিখি লোৱা
মেম
হা কোৱা
মেম কেলেজ নামৰ এনজাইমটো কিহে সিক্ৰেট কৰে
ও কেলোজ লেয়াৰে সিক্ৰেট কৰে তুমি এটা পটককে কেলেজ কেনেকে পালা
মেম মই মানে এই চেপ্টাৰটো পঢ়োতে ক'বাত পাইছিলো মই টেপেটামৰ তলত
পাইছা
লিখি দিছিলো যে
obviously
টেপেটামৰ
কেলেজ
তলত
বুলি
লিখি
লিখি থৈছা
দিছিলো
ন
মানে মেক্স এন এনজাইম
how
known
will
as
secret
কেলেজ
কেলেজ
সেইকাৰণে মানে
আমি সেইখিনি পোৰ্শন পঢ়িম তাৰমানে কেলোজ ডিপজিশন হ'ব সেই কেলোজ ডিপজিশন খিনি গুছাবলে হলে কেলেজ এনজাইমটো লাগিব ৰাইট এটা আমি কম and secreted
ma'am.
by tapetum also during
Okay.
that time যেহেতু কিছুমান tapetal cells এ সিক্ৰেশনৰ কাম কৰে ন তো এনজাইম কিছুমানো তাহাতে সিক্ৰেট কৰিব
থ্যাংক ইউ মেম
ওকে ওয়েলকাম এখানে লিখা হল নেকি
Yes, ma'am.
yes ma'am
everyone okay now let's go for the explanation once more what we know is we are talking about the tapetal layer right so we will be talking about this layer suppose if this is the layer we know that whenever we talk about tapetum we understand that we are talking about the innermost layer right অলপ আগতে পঢ়িছো ন tapetum is the innermost layer আৰু tapetumৰ ভিতৰত কি থাকিব sporogenous tissues আৰু sporogenous tissues বিলাকে কি ফৰ্ম কৰিব pollen grains ফৰ্ম কৰিব now what is the function of the tapetum these cells will provide nourishment to these growing pollen grains now another thing that we should know is that whenever we talk about the tapetal layer all the cells present in the tapetum layer does not go for nourishment means what protecto cell this one, this one, this one, this one. গোটেইকেইটাই যে nourishment দিব, not necessary. There might be some where suppose a cell of the tapetum would be responsible for maybe the next cell would be responsible for providing not necessarily any sequence of the box. All I want you all to understand is all the cells of the tapetum does not work for nourishment or does not go for nourishment, right? কিছুমান cells কিছুমান বস্তু secrete করে. So those tapetal cells that are responsible for the secretion of certain substances are called as secretory tapetum. আর যোনবিলাক tapetal cells are responsible for providing nourishment to the pollen grains, those are called as amoeboid, invasive or plasmodial tapetum. Just see whether you have understood or not.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? So if the question is asked, are all the cells of the tapetum provides nourishment? Yes or no?
No.
Do all the cells of the tapetum provide nourishment? No. Few cells provide nourishment, few cells will go for the secretion of certain substances. As far as secretion is concerned, what they will secrete is substances like sporopollenin, substance like UBH bodies, and a substance called as pollen kit. So, ebilak secrete korbo. Coming to the secretion, I think sporopollenin is something that you have already heard. Unisan nai?
শুনিছো
Yes, ma'am.
Sporopollenin, what we remember, it is the most resistant compound, or it's the most resistant substance in the world. First point. Second point, where can you find it? Kod dekha paba sporopollenin?
Exine, ma'am.
It's in the exine, right? Exine and intine are the two layers of a pollen grain. So if you are talking about a pollen grain, no? Pollen grain will have two layers. Ekonok ki boli kom, eto ami pisot pohim. Exine
and
and intine, right? Eto ki hoy? Pollen grain, right? This exine will have certain depositions, right? Chemical কিছুমান substance থাকিব. আৰু এই chemical substance বিলাক যোনটো নেকি exine are present, they are called as what? Sporopollenin. So in the exine, you will see a chemical compound. The name of that is sporopollenin. Who secretes sporopollenin? It is the tapetal cells. What is the importance of sporopollenin in the exine? It makes the pollen grain what? Or protection also, or resistant, right? It makes the pollen grain resistant to various environmental factors. No, they are environmental condition of the pollen grain to jate niki viable hoye thakibo pare, right? So that it can survive or it can go through any harsh environmental condition. That protection is given by sporopollenin that is present in the exine, and who secretes? It is the tapetal cells. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? Next, coming to UBH bodies. UBH bodies are also some acellular granular substance, right? So sporopollenin exine khonot okol je sporopollenin thakibo, not necessary. You see certain types of grain-like structure, and those are called as UBH bodies. As far as UBH bodies are concerned, what is the function? It helps in ornamentation of the exine. Means exine khon smooth nohoy no, yate kisman bostu thake. So ei bostu bilak je, these things that are present, we can use a word that is called as ornamentation, right? So ornamentation, or in short, what we can understand, exine also have some granular acellular bodies. Those are called as UBH bodies. UBH bodies une secrete kore, the tapetum secretes the UBH bodies. Clear? Information যদি লাগে? So question has never been asked about details about UBH bodies. What is the function of UBH bodies? These questions are not asked. Furthermore, the question could be asked as, who secretes UBH bodies. It's the tapetal cells that secretes the UBH bodies. Right. So these are nothing but granular substances. এনে সাইডৰ ইনফৰমেশন দুটা লিখি থব পাৰে ইমান ইম্পৰ্টেন্স নহয় ঠিক আছে স্পোৰোপলিনিন আমি জানো কাৰণ এটো ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট এটোৰ ওপৰত কোৱেশ্চনো আহে যে most resistant substance in the world right right most resistant and it is found in the exile of the pollen page or it is found in the wall of the pollen grains right স্পোৰোপলিনে কি ফৰ্ম কৰিব স্পোৰোপলিনে এক্সাইন খন ফৰ্ম কৰিব so this one is clear now we come to the third one that is called as pollen kit now what is a pollen kit I think you all have seen a hibiscus flower dekhisa no hibiscus flower dekhisa nai the China rose right
Yes.
have you touched the anther of that flower
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
right whenever you touch the anther of such type of flower sometimes what happen a sticky yellow powdery substance get attached to your hands yes or no
Yes, ma'am.
sticky yellow powdery substance suidia loge loge hatot lagi jabo yellow bostu eta
Yes, ma'am.
right
ma'am.
that substance is called as pollen kit so we see certain flowers in which a sticky yellow powdery substance is present that substance is called as pollen kit and who secretes the pollen kit it is the tapetal cells that secretes the pollen kit one example of a flower that has pollen kit hibiscus second flowers that have pollen kit are always insect pollinated they get attracted right and so insects helps those flowers to pollinate so presence of pollen kit is a characteristic of insect pollinated plants clear
Yes, ma'am.
yes ma'am right so yate ki likhibo pare pollen kit of that if you want just a second or example লিখি পেলাই found in বুলি লিখিব পাৰা right so এইখিনি information লিখি লোৱা এইখিনিলৈকে কিবা doubts আছে নেকি any question from any student up till this portion
Ma'am,
Oh, fine.
মেম এমইবইড সেলটোৱে নাৰিশমেন্ট প্ৰভাইড কৰে ন
Oh, amoeboid cells, যোনবিলাক capital cells এ nourishment provide কৰে, তাহাঁতক আমি এটা নাম দিছো, those are called as amoeboid. Means what will happen? Why they are called as amoeboid? No, these tapetal cells are called as amoeboid tapetal cells. Why? Because what will happen? First, there will be the cells. The cells will break up and fuse each other, and the entire protoplast goes to the microspores, right? So তাহাঁত প্ৰথমতে cell হৈ থাকিব, cell বিলাক ভাঙি পেলাই ইটোৰ লগত fuse হৈ পেলাই এটা oblong shape ল'ব. We know amoeba does not have a proper shape, right? So once the tapetal cells fuses, then they will have different shape, and ultimately they will break off and give the nourishment to the inner contents, right? So সেইকাৰণে amoeba লগত যে তুলনা কৰিছে আৰু সেইকাৰণে amoeboid বুলি কৈছে. Nothing to remember as to why they are called as amoeboid. Just to remember that amoeboid tapetum function key to provide nourishment. How do they provide nourishment? তাহাঁত ভাঙি যায়, ভাঙি যোৱাৰ লগে লগে তাহাঁতৰ চেলৰ ভিতৰত যিমানখিনি প্ৰটোপ্লাষ্ট থাকিলে গোটেই প্ৰটোপ্লাষ্টখিনি কোনে ইউজ কৰি দিয়ে? পলেন গ্ৰেইনছ বিলাকে ইউজ কৰে for their growth.
ওকে মেম
Clear?
ইয়েস মেম
Any more question? Okay. So up till here, what we have studied is we have talked about the parietal cell, archisporial cell dividing into two cells, parietal cell and sporogenous cell. So parietal cell is responsible to form the multi-layered wall of the pollen sac. Now we will talk about that sporogenous cell and what is its function. So to talk about the sporogenous cell and its function, we need to read it under a heading called as So the next thing that we'll study is called as microsporogenesis. Right? So microsporogenesis, genesis মানে কি? It's a process, right? Microspore formation or forming process is called as microsporogenesis. So what is microsporogenesis? Formation of microspores. আৰু কোনে ফৰ্ম কৰিব microspores বিলাক?
pollen mother
pollen grain.
Pollen grain এ ফৰ্ম কৰিব জানো?
pollen mother cell
No. Through the process of meiosis. Clear? Yeah. So microsporogenesis is a process of formation of microspores. Who forms the microspores? The pollen mother cells or the microspore mother cells, and by a process called as meiosis. A good process to kami ki boli ko microsporogenesis boli ko, right? So what happens is, ekhine buchho niki? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
We can come to this side. Again, we'll start with archisporial cell. যাতে নেকি তোমালোকে মনত ৰাখা, right? Archisporial cell কি হল? Parietal cell, sporogenous cell. Sporogenous cell will form sporogenous tissues, and these sporogenous tissues just read the line.
মেম
এই বস্তুটো বুজি পাইছা নাই? হা, কোৱা।
মেম মেম আপোনাৰ মাতটো মাজে মাজে ভাঙি আহি আছে, মই ভালকৈ শুনা নাই, মোৰে হৈছে নেকি?
নাজানো, তোমাৰো হ'ব পাৰে, মোৰো হ'ব পাৰে, don't know. What about the
ma'am.
rest of the students?
ma'am clear only
Clear.
Okay,
Clear হৈ আছে না
okay. যাৰ ক্লিয়াৰ হোৱা নাই ন তুমি সুধাচোন মোক কোনখিনি বস্তু ধৰিব পৰা নাই
মেম আগৰখিনি ধৰিব নোৱাৰিলো মই অলপ
আগৰখিনি ধৰিব নোৱাৰিলা মানে এইখিনি
মেম
পোৰ্শন
এইখিনি
নে ইয়াৰ
মেম এইখিনি
এইখিনি ন
অ
ওকে চোৱা এতিয়া শুনি আছা
মেম শুনি আছো
এতিয়া চোৱা আমি এতিয়া কিহৰ কথা পাতিম উইল বি টকিং অবাউট মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰজেনেসিস ঠিক আছে সো মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰজেনেসিস মানে কি মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰ ফৰ্মেশন প্ৰসেস এই প্ৰসেসটোক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰজেনেসিস
মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰ
মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰ কোনে ফৰ্ম কৰে মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰ মাদাৰ সেলস
Mother
বিলাকে
cells.
ফৰ্ম কৰে
yes ma'am
okay
yes ma'am
microspore mother cells are also called as what they are also called as pollen mother cells
yes
Clear?
ma'am yes ma'am
So microspore mother cells or pollen mother cells will undergo meiosis and they will form microspores and the process is called as what? Microsporogenesis.
Microsporogenesis.
Is it clear now?
yes ma'am thank you ma'am
Is it clear?
ma'am
Okay, welcome. Kuma nukhudile muk khudi loba de.
ma'am
Okay. So we are talking about this. এখিনি বস্তুত কিবা প্ৰবলেম আছে নেকি চোৱাচোন এখিনিলৈকে বুজি পাইছা নে নাই এটলিষ্ট এখিনিলৈকেতো বুজি পাইছো চাগে
পাইছো মেম
What about the rest of the students? I think this portion is clear, right? So we are talking about one cell, the cell divided and redivided to form a group of tissues, right? So eta cell asile, cell to divide kori pele group of cells form korise. All the cells or all the tissues, right? A gute tissues kini no, gute kita cell has the capacity to behave as MMC. Tamane গোটেই বিলাকে ডিভাইড কৰি পেলাই বা মিয়োসিস আন্ডাৰগো কৰি পেলাই চাৰিটা মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰ ফৰ্ম কৰিব পাৰে is the line understood all have the capacity to behave as microspore mother cells means what all the cells can undergo meiosis and produce microspores clear
yes ma'am
yes ma'am.
okay এটা টার্ম আছে microsporocyte. What is microsporocyte? The cell that will produce microspore is called as microsporocyte. In other words, it is also called as microspore mother cell or pollen mother cell. Jeneke, microspore mother cell is also called as pollen mother cell. They will have another name. The name is microsporocyte. So if in any book you come in contact with a word called as microsporocyte, you should know the meaning of microsporocyte. What is microsporocyte? Microspore mother cell is called as microsporocyte. Clear?
Yes ma'am.
Okay. Okay, coming to this portion, what I said, all the cells have the capacity to behave like microspore mother cells, but all the cells will not behave as MMC. Capacity আছে কিন্তু গোটেইবিলাকে ডিভাইড নকৰে বুজি পাইছা গোটেইকেইটাই ডিভাইড কৰিব পাৰে কিন্তু গোটেইকেইটাই ডিভাইড নকৰে বস্তুটো বুজি পাইছা নে নাই
Yes, ma'am.
So we have sporogenous tissues, তাহাঁতৰ ploidy কিমান twice in, they will behave as কি microspore mother cell or ploidy কিমান twice in. Out of this microspore mother cell, just see whether you have understood or not. see whether it's clear or not. বুঝি পাইছো নে চোৱা so কি কলো
Ma'am, মানে মেম স্পোৰোজেনাছ টিস্যুৰ সববিলাক সেলকে মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰ মাদাৰ সেল বুলি ক'ব পাৰি মানে তাৰ ভিতৰত কিছুমানে ডিভাইড কৰিব ন
ডিভাইড কৰিব কিছুমানে ডিভাইড নকৰে ভাঙি যাব আলটিমেটলি আমি এনেকেও ক'ব পাৰো যে যোনবিলাকে ডিভাইড নকৰে তাহাতক এমএমসি বুলি নকলেও হয় we can just refer them to as sporogenous tissues it's almost the same thing
okay
right and those will divide are considered as mmc but we know that each and every cell will have the capacity to become mmc right okay so some survive some dies off degenerate mane mori thake no some of them will survive some of them will die off now those that survive those mmc that survive will have a prominent nucleus right so these mmcs suppose these are the ones that survive these will have a prominent nucleus and these cells will remain connected with each other suppose a2 cell or a2 cell they will remain connected similarly a2 cell or a2 cell they will remain connected প্ৰথমতে কি হ'ব যিমানবোৰ মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰ মাদাৰ সেলস আছিল ন right so those microspore mother cells that survived right they will have a prominent nucleus and these cells will remain connected to each other by plasmodesmata tamane jodila microspore mother cell divide koribo no prothomate ki hoy thake tahate group form kore eta logot eta they remain connected right so before division the mmc always remain connected and the connecting link is obviously called as plasmodesmata in case of plants what we know is whenever we are talking about plant cells two plant cells remains connected by they always remain connected by plasmodesmata so similarly if these are also plant cells so they will remain connected with each other through or by plasmodesmata so prior to division they remain connected at the time of division what happens is this connection gets broken off and they become separate tamane jetia divide nokore tetia tahate groupot thake divide jodi koribo lage tetia hale tahate etar pora etale separate hoy jabo lagibo is the point understood
yes ma'am
right so what I said is all the mmc they were in or they had a connection with each other separate from each other আৰু এই সেপাৰেশনত কোনে হেল্প কৰে Callose deposition right so in and around কি হ'ব Callose deposition হৈ যাব এটো সেলৰ aroundটো Callose deposition হৈ যাব আৰু Callose deposition কি কৰিব এটা এটা সেলক সেপাৰেট কৰি individual cell form কৰিব only after separation they could undergo meiosis. Clear or not?
Ma'am, can you repeat once?
Okay, we were talking about sporogenous tissues. Sporogenous tissues consist of what? Certain types of or a collection of cells, right? So these sporogenous tissues, they could also be referred to as microspore mother cell if they undergo meiosis. But for the microspore mother cell to undergo meiosis, they have to be free from each other. And according to the cell theory, what we know, each and every cell remains connected. I mean, cell theory, cell cycle and cell division, if you have read the chapter, there is a unit called the cell theory. And what does the cell theory tells us? Each and every cell is connected with each other, right? They are not individual, they are connected. So similarly, sporogenous tissues or the cells would also have a connection between each other, and these are called as plasmodesmata. Right, that plasmodesmata layer means what? If suppose we are talking about this as a sporogenous cell and this as a sporogenous cell, তাহাঁতৰ মাজত এটা connection থাকিব, right? কেতিয়া? Prior to division, এই connecting link টোক আমি কি বুলি কৈছো? Plasmodesmata, right? So this is the MMC, this is the MMC. They remain connected through plasmodesmata. And we know microspore mother cell will always undergo meiosis, and only then microspores will be formed. Eto to jano microspore mother cell ki kore meiosis kore tete microspore form kore. If they have to divide or if they have to undergo meiosis, tete hole ek connection to hobo lagibo. Tahate individual ba separate hobo lagibo, tar pisothe division hoy. এই separation, এই connection to ভাঙিবলে কোনে হেল্প কৰিলে? কেলোজ ডিপজিশন হৈ যাব সেল বিলাকৰ ইন এন্ড এৰাউন্ড, আৰু কেলোজে কি কৰিব যে এই সেপাৰেশনটো ভাঙি দিব, আৰু সেপাৰেট এই যদি কানেক্টিং লিংকটো ভাঙি দিয়ে তেতিয়াহলে কি হ'ব? সেপাৰেট হৈ যাব. once they are separated they can divide. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Everyone, any questions?
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yes, please ask.
separate হোৱাৰ আগৰ ফেজটো এবাৰ দেখাই দিব নেকি আঁকি পেলাই?
Okay. চোৱা, প্ৰথমতে এইটো এটা সাপোজ ৰাফলি হা প্ল্যান সেল এনেকুৱা গোল গোল নহয়, তথাপি সাপোজ এইটো এটা সেল তিনটাই আকো, we are drawing this. Right, এই black মাজত যোনবিলাক ৰাখিছো এটা কি বুলি কৈছো? কানেকশন, ন? Plasmodesmata কি হয়? It is a structure which helps to maintain the connection between two plant cells. Plasmodesmata is absent in case of animal cells. So যেহেতু এইবিলাক কি হয়? Microspore mother cells, but they could also be referred to as cells বা tissues যি কোৱা, right? So ইহঁতে কি কৰিব? প্ৰথমতে এনেকে connected to each other হয়. পিছত after this stage what happens is callose deposition হৈ যায় cells বিলাকৰ in and around. Suppose this wavy line denotes callose deposition. প্ৰত্যেকটো cellৰ in and around callose deposition হ'ব, আৰু এই callose deposition হোৱাৰ কাৰণে এই wavy line টোৰ কাৰণে callose deposition কি কৰিব? ইহঁতৰ মাজৰ connection বিলাক নাইকিয়া কৰি দিব, আৰু পিছত এই callose নাইকিয়া হৈ যাব। callose বিলাকক আকৌ enzyme synthesize হয়, enzyme synthesize কৰি পেলাই এই callose বিলাকো নাইকিয়া হৈ যাব, আৰু যদি নাইকিয়া হৈ যায় তো ultimately প্ৰথমতে তাহাতে এটাৰ লগত এটা কানেক্টেড আছিল এতিয়া কি হৈ আছে ফ্ৰী হৈ আছে নে নাই ৰাইট যেতিয়া তাহাত ফ্ৰী হ'ব তেতিয়াহে তাহাতে মিয়োসিস আন্ডাৰগো কৰিব পাৰিব যেতিয়ালৈকে কানেক্টেড হৈ আছে they don't undergo meiosis in normal condition obviously we have certain exceptions is it clear
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
okay welcome so what we have studied is So the surviving MMC will undergo meiosis and what they will form is 4 haploid microspore. So the question is, if one cell behaves as microspore mother cell, what is the number of microspore it will produce? It will always produce 4 microspores after meiosis division. And these 4 microspores, ploidy ki hobo, obviously they will be haploid because spores are always haploid. Clear?
মেম আৰু একবাৰ কৈ দিব নেকি
কোনটো বস্তু এইখিনি
এইখিনি মেম
এইখিনি ওকে তুমি চোন বোৰ্ডখন দেখিছা নাই
মেম দেখিছো
দেখিছা এৰে বোৰ্ডখন চোৱা বোৰ্ডত কি লিখা আছে যে যোনবিলাক এমএমসি সার্ভাইভ কৰিলে ন কিছুমানটো ভাঙি যাব বা মৰি যাব কিছুমান সার্ভাইভ কৰিব এই সার্ভাইভ কৰা এমএমসি বিলাক কি হ'ব তাহাতে প্ৰথমে গ্ৰুপত আছিলে সেপাৰেট হৈ যাব লাগিব separate হৈ যোৱাৰ পিছত কি হ'ব they will undergo meiosis right
yes ma'am
once they undergo meiosis এটা এটা সেলে যদি meiosis undergo কৰে তেতিয়ালে কি produce কৰিব daughter cells
yes
right and what is the number of daughter cells that they will produce they will always produce 4 daughter cells and
yes,
these daughter cells will always be haploid clear
yes ma'am
mother cell was diploid daughter cell is haploid right and these microspores please follow the chart okay these microspores will always be arranged in a tetrad so যেহেতু microspore কেটা ফর্ম করেছে 4টা so we use the word that is called as tetrad of microspores
yes ma'am
right so eta mmc microspore কেটা ফর্ম কৰিলে 4টা যেহেতু 4টা আছে আমি এটা word use কৰিছো that is called as tetrad
thank you ma'am
or you can say 1 minute okay welcome right so mmc will form tetrad of microspores and these tetrad or these microspores will be have or has so I am not writing it in the form of a sentence because my sentence di pelai notes di thaka nai I am just trying to explain the entire process so I have written it in the form of a chart I have not given in sentences so you have to understand it from the chart itself kiba questions kiba step buzi poa nai please ask me is this concept clear mmc e ki form korile haploid microspores form korile keta 4টা যেহেতু 4টা form korise this collection is called as what tetrad of microspores this tetrad has a specific arrangement মানে কি the tetrad বিলাক কেনেকে arrange হৈ আছে so if you are talking about 4 cells no এই 4টা cells যেহেতু আছে তাহাতক আমি কি বুলি ক'ব পাৰো tetrad ক'ব পাৰো কিন্তু 4টা cell কেনেকে আছে ডিটেইলটো থাকিব পাৰে নহয় জানো this could be one arrangement this could be one arrangement যে তিনটা দেখা পালে এটা পিছফালে আছে right? So এই microspores বিলাকৰ কিছুমান নতুন নতুন বা কিছুমান বেলেগ বেলেগ ধৰণৰ arrangement থাকে. Are you understanding the word arrangement in this line?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will be talking about what is the type of arrangement you see in the microspores. Microspores বিলাক কেনেকে arrange হৈ থাকে? So, as far as this arrangement is concerned, arrangement বোৰ ৰবা। Right? So how are the microspores arranged? This arrangement depends upon microspore কেইটা ফৰ্ম কৰিলে চাৰিটা microspore কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ arrangementত থাকিব কোনটো patternত থাকিব কিহৰ ওপৰত ডিপেন্ড কৰে cytokinesis ওপৰত ডিপেন্ড কৰে we have two words one is called as cytokinesis and the other is called as karyokinesis এটা কিহৰ word these are the two steps of cell division I think we know right whenever we talk about cell division it is two steps that we see karyokinesis and we see cytokinesis what is karyokinesis kinesis means what breaking down karyokinesis it's the breaking down of the nucleus cytokinesis is the breaking down of the cytoplasm when we are talking about a cell will have a nucleus and if it has to go for cell division তেতিয়াহলে এই cellটো দুটা process হ'ব এটা হ'ল karyokinesis এটা হ'ল cytokinesis which occurs first
Karyokinesis.
karyokinesis আগত হয় it is always karyokinesis that occurs first after karyokinesis cytokinesis happens right so cytokinesis ketia hoise depending on that the arrangement will be different right when we are talking about arrangement there can be many types of arrangement but we'll be talking about two of them to be specific right মই লিখি আছো so arrangement depends on what cytokinesis now cytokinesis can be of two types দুটা বেলেগ বেলেগ ধৰণৰ cytokinesis হ'ব পাৰে কি two types successive cytokinesis and microspores বিলাক কেনেকে arrange হৈ থাকিব কিহৰ ওপৰত ডিপেন্ড কৰে cytokinesis ৰ ওপৰত cytokinesis কেনেকুৱা ধৰণে হয় there are two types of cytokinesis one is called as successive and the other is called as simultaneous now we will understand what is successive and what is simultaneous right so to understand this we have to talk about meiosis I think you all know meiosis cell division of ki hoy we have one cell this cell will ultimately divide and they will form four daughter cells and whenever we are talking about meiosis kiman types or thake বা kiman step thake meiosis meiosis 1 aru meiosis 2 meiosis or karone one cell will produce how many cells 4 cells, right? This is complete. Now we will show 2 diagrams. ঠিক আছে? Which diagram is correct? তোমালোকে identify কৰিবা. We have one cell. This is another cell. ঠিক আছে? So this cell diagram to saba. Right? So we are talking about one cell forming how many daughter cells? 4 cells. In this diagram also, one cell is forming how many daughter cells? 4 cells. This is also meiosis. This is also meiosis. Which is the correct representation of meiosis?
First one.
First one.
Ma'am.
It is always this one is correct and this one is wrong, right? So what is correct and what is wrong? Meiosis of কি হয় এটা সেলৰ পৰা চাৰিটা সেল ফৰ্ম কৰে কিন্তু at one step itself ফৰ্ম কৰে নেকি নকৰে so meiosis of কি হয় karyokinesis হয় karyokinesis of পিছত cytokinesis হয় cytokinesis কি হয় in normal meiosis কি দেখা পালো দুটা নিউক্লিয়াছ হৈছে এটোক আমি কি বুলি কম karyokinesis karyokinesis পিছত দুটা সেল হৈছে এই প্ৰচেছটো কি বুলি কম cytokinesis so this would be called as cytokinesis 1. Is the point clear? First cell, this is the mother cell, right? Mother cell, first karyokinesis hobo. Karyokinesis means the nucleus will divide into 2, right? After the nucleus divides into 2, cytoplasm will divide, and so that is called as cytokinesis 1. After cytokinesis 1, what is the product? 2 cells. These cells will again undergo karyokinesis, and yate ki hobo? Karyokinesis 2 step to dekhuwa nai. Karyokinesis or pisot ako ki hobo cytokinesis 2. It is only after cytokinesis 2 that the 4 cells are formed. Clear? So meiosis or ami jetia kotha kono when we talk about meiosis we understand meiosis has karyokinesis 1 followed by cytokinesis 1 followed by karyokinesis 2 followed by cytokinesis 2. A two whole sequence. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear, everyone? Right? So, এনেকে
Yes, ma'am.
ধৰণে generally এনেকে meiosis নহয়. কিন্তু কেতিয়াবা কিছুমান exceptions of এনেকেও meiosis হয়. Right? এটা will write about it. So we know the arrangement of the microspores depends on the process of cytokinesis, and cytokinesis could be of 2 types. One could be successive and the other could be simultaneous. Successive ki hoy ami likhim etia
Hello ma'am আপোনাৰ মাতটো শুনা নাই
Hello
মেম ক্যামেরাটো বারে বারে ব্লার হয়ে আছে ম্যাম
blur হৈছে অকমান 2 মিনিট ৰৈ লোৱাচোন so অকমান ৰৈ লোৱা
ওকে ম্যাম
এটা বোৰ্ডখন দেখা পাইছানে
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Right. So মই কি কলো arrangement কিহৰ ওপৰত ডিপেন্ড কৰে সাইটোকাইনেসিস দুটা টাইপ হ'ব পাৰে এটা হ'ল সাকসেসিভ এটা হ'ল সাইমালটেনিয়াস সাকসেসিভ সাইটোকাইনেসিস মানে কি আমি অলপ আগতে যোনটো ডায়াগ্ৰাম আঁকিলো ন নৰ্মেল মিয়োসিছত যোনটো সাইটোকাইনেসিস হয় তাৰ মানে সাইটোকাইনেসিস কেইবাৰ হয় দুবাৰ প্ৰথমতে কেৰিওকাইনেসিস হ'ল তাৰপিছত সাইটোকাইনেসিস হ'ল আকৌ কেৰিওকাইনেসিস হ'ল আকৌ সাইটোকাইনেসিস হ'ল এনেকে যদি দুবাৰ সাইটোকাইনেসিস হয় তেতিয়া তাক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ successive cytokinesis. Is the point understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If this is the process, cytokinesis যদি successive হয় তেতিয়াহ'লে মাইক্ৰস্প'ৰ বিলাকৰ যোনটো arrangement form কৰিব তাক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ isobilateral arrangement. Right, so question ahe microspores বিলাক isobilateral arrangement ketia dekhai when will the microspores show isobilateral arrangement the microspores will show isobilateral arrangement when they undergo successive cytokinesis is the point understood
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the first point?
this one
Yes, ma'am.
okay cytokinesis is of two types one is successive and the other is simultaneous successive cytokinesis ki jodi a2 pattern hoy je if suppose karyokinesis 1 tar pisot ki hobo cytokinesis 1 followed by karyokinesis 2 followed by cytokinesis 2 etu ki hoy meiosis the normal meiosis that we talk about right etu portion বুজি পাইছো নে নাই normal meiosis cell division কি হয় প্ৰথমতে karyokinesis হয় তাৰপিছত cytokinesis 1 হয় আকৌ karyokinesis হয় আকৌ cytokinesis হয় তাৰ মানে এটা meiosis 1 এটো meiosis 2 cytokinesis কেইবাৰ হ'ল দুবাৰ যদি এনেকে হয় তেতিয়া তাক আমি কি বুলি কওঁ successive cytokinesis is the point understood
Okay, ma'am.
right আৰু যদি successive cytokinesis হয় তেতিয়াহ'লে microspores বিলাক কেনেকে arrange হৈ থাকিব the arrangement would be called as isobilateral arrangement and this arrangement is considered as most advanced type of arrangement this was the first point and the second point is isobilateral arrangement ক'ত দেখা পাবা যেহেতু advanced হয় so obviously most advanced plants of দেখা পাবা and what is the most advanced plant that we are talking about monocots any question from this part
And isobilateral arrangement to akabar kodesun mane keneke hoy?
Oh, isobilateral arrangement to all of this আঁকি পেলাই দেখাম ঠিক আছে বহুত টাইপ অফ এৰেঞ্জমেন্ট আছে isobilateral হলে কেনেকে ধৰণে দেখা পাবি সেইখিনি মই আঁকি দিম প্ৰথমতে কনসেপ্টটো বুজি লোৱা ঠিক আছে সো মাইক্ৰোস্পোৰছ বিলাক এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ এৰেঞ্জমেন্ট এটা কৰিব যদি লাগে তেতিয়াহলে কি হ'ব লাগিব এটা আন্ডাৰগো সাকসেসিভ সাইটোকাইনেসিস ৰাইট ইফ মানে if microspore mother cell undergoes successive cytokinesis তেতিয়াহলে then microspores বিলাকৰ কেনেকুৱা arrangement থাকিব isobilateral arrangement বুজি পাইছো নে নাই If MMC undergoes successive cytokinesis, then the microspores will arrange in a isobilateral manner. Here, This isobilateral arrangement is considered as the most advanced type of arrangement and is seen or is a characteristic of monocots. How to doubts আছে নেকি?
Ma'am, এইটো monocots ন?
No, monocotyledons আৰু dicotyledons শুনিছোন নাই?
Oh, yes.
This was monocots. So cytokinesis কি কৈছো two types, এটা হল successive, এটা হল simultaneous. Successive we have understood, now we go for simultaneous. এখানে মুছিব পাৰোনে?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now just go to this line. If cytokinesis occurs after complete meiosis, তাৰ মানে কেনেকুৱা বস্তু এটা কৈ আছো, এইটো সেল এটা নিউক্লিয়াস আছিল, দুটা নিউক্লিয়াস ফৰ্ম কৰিব, দুটা নিউক্লিয়াসে চাৰিটা নিউক্লিয়াস ফৰ্ম কৰিব. After this কি হ'ব? Cytokinesis হ'ব. Cytokinesisৰ কাৰণে কি ফৰ্ম কৰিব? চাৰিটা সেল ফৰ্ম কৰিব, right? আমি নৰ্মালি মিওসিসত কেইটা দেখা পাওঁ? দুটা cytokinesis দেখা পাওঁ. যদি দুটা cytokinesis দেখা পোৱা, then that would be called as successive. যদি আমি এটা cytokinesis দেখা পাওঁ, this process would be called as simultaneous. Is the point clear? So cytokinesis এনেকে, yeah, we are talking about cytokinesis or division of the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm divide কেতিয়া কৰে? যেতিয়া nuclear division হৈ যায়, right? Normal meiosis আমি কি দেখা পাইছো যে এটা nucleus will divide into two nucleus. After formation of two nucleus, two cells will be formed, right? তাৰ মানে দুটা nucleus হোৱাৰ পিছতে cytokinesis 1 হৈ যাব. কিন্তু ইয়াতে কি দেখিছো চোৱাচোন, এটা সেলৰ এটা নিউক্লিয়াসে দুটা নিউক্লিয়াস. নৰ্মেল কন্ডিশনত ইয়াতে কি হ'ব লাগিছিলে? cytokinesis হ'ব লাগিছিলে, কিন্তু cytokinesis নহৈ পেলাই two nucleus again divided into four nucleus কি কন্টিনিউ কৰিলে? karyokinesis কন্টিনিউ কৰিছে, আৰু লাষ্টত মাত্ৰ এটা স্টেপত কি হৈছে? cytokinesis হৈছে. যদি এবাৰ cytokinesis হয়, it is called as simultaneous. If we have cytokinesis 1 and cytokinesis 2, then that is called as simultaneous cytokinesis. Sorry, that is called as successive cytokinesis. বুজি পালো নে নাই?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right? Okay. So this is if the MMC undergoes simultaneous cytokinesis, arrangement কেনেকুৱা হ'ব? Tetrahedral. Tetrahedral arrangement. আগৰটো কি পাইছিলো? Isobilateral arrangement. এইটো কি পাইছো? Tetrahedral arrangement. This tetrahedral arrangement.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
simultaneous cytokinesis মানে complete karyokinesis যেতিয়া হ'ব তেতিয়াহে মানে এইটো প্ৰসেসটো হয় ন? Complete karyokinesis.
Simultaneous কথা কৰিছা ন?
ma'am, simultaneous.
তোমাৰ meiosis to complete মানে কি? এটা নিউক্লিয়াসৰ পৰা যেহেতু এটা সেলে কেইটা সেল ফৰ্ম কৰিব? চাৰিটা সেল ন? চাৰিটা সেলত কেইটা নিউক্লিয়াস থাকিব? এটা চাৰিটা নিউক্লিয়াস থাকিব, ৰাইট? সো এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ ডিভিশনত প্ৰথমতে গোটেই চাৰিটা নিউক্লিয়াস ফৰ্ম কৰি ল'ব, তাৰ পিছতহে সাইটোকাইনেসিস হ'ব।
ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে
কিন্তু নৰ্মেল মিঅ'চিছত গোটেই চাৰিটা প্ৰথমতে ফৰ্ম নকৰে নহয় এটা নিউক্লিয়াছৰ পৰা দুটা নিউক্লিয়াছ ফৰ্ম কৰে তাৰপিছত সাইটোকাইনেসিস হৈ পেলাই দুটা সেল ফৰ্ম কৰে সেই দুটা সেল আকৌ কেৰিঅকাইনেসিস হয় আকৌ সাইটোকাইনেসিস হয় স্টেপ বাই স্টেপ যায় ইয়াতে কিন্তু কি হৈছে ডাইৰেক্টলি এটা নিউক্লিয়াছৰ চাৰিটা নিউক্লিয়াছ ফৰ্ম কৰিছে তাৰপিছত সাইটোকাইনেসিস হৈছে ডিফাৰেন্সটো ধৰিব পাৰিছা নাই
ইয়েস ম্যাম পাইছো
right so যদি তোমাৰ successive হয় normally আমি যোনটো meiosis পঢ়ো তেনেকুৱা যদি if the condition is like that there we can see cytokinesis 1 and cytokinesis 2 the arrangement of the microspores would be isobilateral if suppose we see a cytokinesis like this then the arrangement would be tetrahedral that is the first point second point is isobilateral arrangement is a characteristic of monocots tetrahedral arrangement is a characteristic of dicots. Clear?
ইয়েস ম্যাম
Right? And out of these two, no, isobilateral and tetrahedral, kuntu advanced boli koise, it is always isobilateral that is advanced. Clear? Right? So normally is the board clear? Boardখন clear হৈছে নাই চোৱা?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And as you keep on writing, just see whether you are understanding or not. ঠিক আছে এনে blindly লিখি নাথাকিবা মই এতিয়া arrangement খিনি আঁকিছো Is the diagram here?
মেম থার্ড ডায়াগ্রামটো কি লিখিলে?
এক সেকেন্ড হ্যাঁ তো ডেকুসেট DECUSSATE এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ যদি এৰেঞ্জ কৰি থাকে তেতিয়াহ'লে এই এৰেঞ্জমেন্টৰ নাম ডেকুসেট হ'ব যেনেকে এটা ওপৰদি এটা এনেকে যদি এৰেঞ্জ কৰে তেতিয়াহ'লে সেই এৰেঞ্জমেন্টৰ নাম লিনিয়াৰ হ'ব and if it is in the form of a T then it will be T shape. So what I want to say is microspores could be arranged in many forms. Sure. Out of this, this one and this one. Baki bilak iman important nohoy. Tar bhitor ki monot rakhe? Isobilateral characteristic of monocot, tetrahedral characteristic of dicot. Isobilateral arrangement ketia hoy? Jetia tumar successive cytokinesis hoy. Ar tetrahedral arrangement ketia hobo? Jetia tumar simultaneous arrangement hobo. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is the portion that we will discuss. After this portion, we'll discuss it today, or we have discussed it today, and we are not going to extend the class any further. So actually, I think it's time to wind it up. Tomaloke ghor goi play ekhini ako ebar poriba, right? Just see whether you have any doubts or not, and then we'll discuss it in the next class again. Okay? So thank you for today.
Bye, ma'am.
We'll meet you on the next class.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome. Diagram to bhalke aki lua.
Okay, ma'am.